Message for the Heyokas. Give me some type of sign if you know in your heart of hearts that you're a Heyoka empath. Give me some sign over here. Who knows that they're a Heyoka for sure? If you are a Heyoka, okay, and we read over that list, right? We read over that refreshers list. By the way, I want you to compare the list that I made to the one that you're going to see on Empath's Refuge, okay? When I say to people who get triggered and they threaten to leave the channel, if you can find what I do here on any other channel, good luck, buddy. Good luck. Good luck finding it on the Empath's Refuge, the professional victims channel, right? It's exactly why we started this channel, to get away from professional victims who have no intention. They just want attention, man. The covert narcissist that ran out of supply and wants to put on the sheep's outfit, go into the Empath's Refuge and talk about what a brave victim/survivor they are. I don't actually want to heal, or actually that would require me letting go of my victim identity, right? Yeah. Thank God. Let me tell you, when I started this channel, I was racked with anxiety that there's nobody else who's going to think like me at all. No, but there's nobody else out there who's sick and tired of this victim mentality, this victim image of empaths. Like the empaths are little soft cream puffs. They get walked over, and that's their purpose in life. Hell no, dude. If this tribe exists not only to fulfill our dharma, the 144, but also to shatter that ridiculous stereotype that's been created by the Empath's Refuge. Here are 6 signs that you are a Heyoka. And then they just pull out like 6 signs of every empath. 6 characteristics that every damn empath on the planet has. It's like, that's supposed to be special. If those characteristics that I read off today, if those resonated with you, we're going to do a quick refresh. Number 1, born into darkness. Very, very difficult childhood, very difficult adulthood, difficult adolescence, and difficult adult years. Sleep solution, right? The stuff comes to you in your sleep. Answers to difficult problems come to you in your sleep. Number 3, ridiculously over-the-top, crazy Pete Sapper-style sense of humor, right? That shocks people out of their most depressive states. Number 4, lie detector, human lie detector, right? Frauds and phonies, fake empaths come around you, and you spend a little time observing them, and your alarm goes off, right? Yeah, and by the way, that's exactly the reason why, if you're a Heyoka, when you meet people and you have no history with them at all, they veer to the right or to the left, and they suddenly, all of a sudden, have an aversion to you, right? That's exactly why. Number 5, durable, incredibly durable, unbreakable because they've been through hell and back. Number 6, resilient, can bounce back from anything, right? There's nothing you can do to break these guys or keep them down. Doesn't matter how many professional victims show up on this channel and cry, but I triggered them. It's never going to happen. Number 7, dark side, pronounced dark side, attracted to the dark side of psychology, attracted to dark everything, right? We need some dark magic to put the hurt down on narcissists, psychopaths, right? The whole cluster B, right? We're dealing with some bad mamba jambas. So after the dark side, number 7, I've got to finish this. They've got a pronounced dark side, and they don't project it on other people. They don't deny it. They don't oppress it. They don't go into the Narc Destroyer video and thumbs it down and say, oh, I would never do something like that. No, dude. The Heyoka, all super empaths, but the Heyoka, they bask in the glory of having defeated a predator, having stepped over a predator's carcass, right? Given them some justice that they deserve. Don't forget, super empaths as a core trait are all justice-minded. So when people show up here on this channel, they go, real empaths they don't gloat over hurting people or whatever. It's like, that's not hurting people, that's delivering justice. And who the hell are you? Do you know how many idiotic comments I read, like, real empaths do this, or real empaths do that? Some idiot shows up and appoints themselves the spokesperson for every empath on the planet. Here's the only thing all empaths do, or don't do, or have, or don't have. The only thing all empaths have in common is porous boundaries, right? That's it. And being able to sense other people's emotions and their feelings. That's it. Everything else about empaths is completely different, because every damn empath is different from the other, right? So forget about this cookie cutter idea anybody has about the empath. Empaths do this and empaths don't. You don't have... Whoever says that doesn't have a damn clue. I'm going to tell everyone a secret. This might sound like the most pompous statement ever, but this tribe is going to redefine what an empath is, right? We're actually going to define it in a realistic sense, right? Not in the way that the covert narcissists who are non-self-aware, who think they're empaths, defined it. Brave, incredibly brave. Number 9, incredibly brave. And again, I skipped over being non-critical and non-judgmental. Non-critical and non-judgmental. By the way, Tasha, that was so damn kind of you. That's the second time she's given me this big contribution. God bless her, she's amazing. Non-critical, non-judgmental, right? They have to be non-critical and non-judgmental to be able to work with people who have serious dark things in their past, right? Dark stuff going on with them, right? And they want to, a lot of times they've got to help those people exercise those demons. Number 10, incredibly brave, psychotically brave, psychopathically brave. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Number 10, nonconforming. These people have no interest in fitting in with Tom, Dick, and Harry. They don't care what you think of them, and they're not going to conform to your freaking rules, okay? They could care less. These people are the leaders that everyone else follows. They don't damn follow anybody else, okay? 11, risk takers. They can afford to be risk takers. Why? Because they're unbreakable and they're emotionally resilient. They can come back from anything. So, if you got those two things working for you, you've been to hell and back repeated times, multiple times, why wouldn't you take risks, right? And by the way, that is one of the most attractive traits that a man or a woman can have, is a risk taker. Tell me, whereas most guys are so damn risk averse, Jesus, they can't even walk up to a woman and introduce themselves. That to them is a massive risk, right? Approach anxiety. So natural risk takers, socially affluent. Even the people that hate you, if you're a Heyoka, even the people that hate you, have to respect you begrudgingly. And they still want to be around you, right? This is terrible. Narcissist narcissist has this relationship, love-hate relationship with everybody. Joy, here comes Joy. You guys are heaping it on me. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Joy. I absolutely adore you. All the value you give to me on your channel is enough, but thank you so much for that. That's incredibly, incredibly generous. And that's adorable how you do that. Maybe she can teach me how to use this damn thing. Socially affluent, even the people that can't stand you. I was talking about the narcissist that got a love-hate relationship with everybody. Every single supply. You don't have to worry about, does the narcissist love the new supply more than they love me? Or the narcissist has a love-hate relationship with all his supplies. New, old, yesterday. The narcissist loves the fact that you give him supply, but he hates listen to this, he hates the fact that he has to rely on you. He hates that with a passion. Oh, it keeps him up at night. I need them for supply because I'm too pathetic to feel good on my own, but I hate the fact that I need anybody. Yeah, narcissists know how codependent they are. They know how pathetic it is, right? They know how bad it is, right? And in addition to the chronic depression that they suffer through, Sam Vakni's did a great series on this, that narcissism is a pathologically chronic depressive disorder. Because they can never measure up to their delusional grandiosity, and because they're more codependent they're actually more codependent than a codependent, because the codependent doesn't need the narcissist to survive, right? They're needy and clingy and all that other stuff, but you can leave a codependent alone and they won't vanish into the ether. But not a narcissist can't go 3 minutes without supply. That's how pathetic it is. If I was going to curse somebody with something terrible, my worst enemy, I'd give them pathological narcissism. There you go. You're going to be miserable for the rest of your life. And no matter what you do, no matter what supermodel you sleep with, no matter what car you drive, no matter what house you live in, whatever mansion, no matter how big the swimming pool is in the backyard, you're still going to be miserable. How about that? Yeah, the forever miserable curse, right? Narcissists get their karma, trust me. Charismatic. These are the most charismatic people in the world. If you've been to those other channels that I mentioned, Joy's channel, Pink Girl Teaches, Tani's channel, Just Say No to Narcs, T. These are some charismatic people, right? This is why they're so relatable. Number one, because they're incredibly empathetic. They genuinely care. They're genuinely amazing people, and they genuinely want to help, right? And Heyoka got to be around genuine people. Every single one of you that just resonated with that list that I read, every single one of you has known in your heart of hearts, that there has been something that you've been chosen to do. There is some sector, right, or sphere of influence. To be more precise, there is a sphere of influence that you operate in. you either operate in now, or you operated in recently, or you will be operating in the very near future. In that sphere of influence, you know that you are being called. You are being called to do something that requires incredible courage, incredible leadership, no fear. Well, fear, but doing the fear and feeling the fear and doing it anyway. There's something going on where you guys are, this is the message that was channeled through me. There's some kind of leadership role that every single one of you that resonates with that list is supposed to take, right? It's supposed to plow forward. This is why I've encouraged so many of you guys to start your own channels or start a blog or a website and then come promote it in the Empath's Refuge. I was going to say the Empath's Refuge. Yeah, go promote it in the Empath's Refuge. There's all the covert narcissists there. No, come promote it in the Empath Uprising group, right? And please, whoever has it, following me on Instagram. I'm going to be doing Instagram content in a few months. And so I want to connect with all you guys and see what your interests are. Stalk you like I'm a freaking pathological narcissist. Connect with me on Instagram. Pete_Sapper is the name. With that said, is there any questions? Anybody got a question to ask me for? I'm going to repeat what I said about the Heyoka. This is a very serious message. Every single one of you in your heart of hearts has known, like literally. It doesn't matter if you're lost in your life purpose and you don't know where you're going. Every single one of you knows that there's some very powerful dharma that you're meant to fulfill. And we are in that time right now. This Empath Uprising, we are in that time where it's like you're either at it, you're either at that juncture in your life, or it's coming up, right? Or it's coming up. Some of you know exactly what it is, and some of you are still unclear on it. But my advice to those people who are unclear is take the first step, right? Confucius said, journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, and I'll tell you what I've noticed. I didn't have any damn long-term plan for this channel ever. Literally, I know what I'm going to communicate and channel to you guys. I know it like the day before or whatever, and it comes in this massive download, and then I'm sitting there writing in my dream journal what came through. There's some type of dharma that you have that's either standing in front of you or is about to present itself. And you are implored to take the bull by the horns. Anybody who needs my support in fulfilling that dharma, reach out to me, please. Either catch me on Instagram, DM me in my DMs, slide in the DMs, or get on Facebook and send me a friend request. Get in the Empath Uprising group and connect with the other people who are about to face that precipice, right? That juncture in their lives where it all comes together, right? Where the magic happens. Oh, my God. I'll tell you what. I get a little bit less nervous every single week that I come on. I still have the panic attack. Don't get me wrong. I still have the panic attack. I still feel like vomiting every time, we go live because you can't screw up and do any retakes. And I always feel like it's a disaster until I watch it back, and then maybe it's not such a disaster. But let me tell you guys, when I see your names pop up, it's like, oh, the family's here. The family's here, and my nervousness subsides, right? As soon as I start seeing those familiar names popping up, it's like I'm among friends, I'm among family, I'm among the tribe, the greatest people, the most high-value people in the world. If you haven't watched the Bulletproof Boundaries video, which absolutely affirms your incredible value, how incredibly valuable you are, right? And why you deserve to have this boundary, this airtight boundary locked up around you. On this Wednesday, we're going to continue Bulletproof Boundaries. It's going to be a second installation of Bulletproof Boundaries, and we're going to go deeper into the subject of boundaries. We're not going to talk about what comes in so much. We're going to talk about what goes out of the boundary, okay? And how you actually interact with the world and where it is that we have weaknesses when we're reaching outside of our boundary, when we're operating in the world through the boundary, right? We're going to go over that. We're going to see what robs us of energy. We're going to understand why empaths are always so exhausted, right? Aren't you guys always exhausted? Me too. We're gonna go through that this Wednesday, so please show up. It's gonna be a special Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and I hope that doesn't. I think it's before Tanya does her thing. It's before Tanya does her thing. It's gonna be 5 o'clock because I did see Tanya's live and it was awesome. Please come in for all those. I'm gonna repeat it. Joyce does her live on Tuesday. Tanya does her live on Wednesday. T does her live on Thursday, and I'm always there. So please join me for that. I want to say thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. No judgment, tribe, exactly. I love you so much. I appreciate more than anything the greatest gift that anyone has to give anybody, and that is their presence, right? Their absolutely undivided presence. You could be anywhere. It's a Saturday night. But you're here with me and the tribe, and I love you for it. Thank you so much. God bless you guys.